Okay, boys and girls, so last art time we worked on the first steps of our self-portrait, our face and drawing our face features, our ears, and our neck. What we need to work on today is finishing up the patterns that we were putting on our winter clothes, on our mittens and our hat and our scarf. So the worksheets at your table, you should have 3. They're blank right now. What you are trying to do is copy some patterns and designs onto your mittens, your hat, and your scarf using your markers. So if you have these all drawn with nice bright patterns and you've colored and you've really taken your time, you can start to cut these out. So I'm going to look at my portrait here and I'm going to start to glue down my hat. And then my scarf is going to go down below by my neck. So when I put my scarf down here, I want this long part to be touching my neck, and these long strands here can go off my paper a little bit. And then finally my mittens. I'm just going to glue my mittens on the side of my paper, kind of sticking out like that, as if my hands are kind of out to the side a little bit. Okay, now down below here we'll work on adding some shoulders for our shirt. And we're going to work on our hair today, and we're also going to work on the background of the white space of our portrait. So if you have your hat, mittens, and gloves glued, you're going to work on your hair next. Inside of the bin at your table, you'll find a bunch of different hair colors: orange, yellow, black, and brown. Take the color that you think matches you. So for me, I would pick some yellow little strips of paper. So we're going to start to build up our hair around our hat. So these are very long strips of paper. I'm not just going to glue them as is, because it's going to make my hair look like it's kind of sticking out straight here. I need to kind of break these pieces up into littler pieces. I can tear them or I can cut them like this. And then I'm going to start to piece these little pieces down with my glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually take my glue bottle before I glue anything here. I'm just going to go around my head and put some glue where I know I want the hair to go. So I know I want the hair to go down around my face. And I have kind of short hair, so I'm going to stop right there. So now I'm going to start to put these pieces down, little pieces at a time. If I need more glue, I can put a couple more pieces here. So when I put all these little pieces together, it starts to look like I have lots of hair pieces going all the way around my head. And I'm going to start to rip some more or cut some more. When I get to the top here, I don't want any little bald spots, so I'm probably going to have to take a lot of little tiny pieces and build these up around my head so that my head looks like it's curvy around. Some of you might want to take your hat up a little bit and stick the hair underneath, and that's okay. Okay, I think I need some more hair on this side, so I'm going to keep putting some pieces on this side. Remember, it's best to put little tiny pieces. We don't want to put any really big pieces on here yet. If you start to cover up your ears, that's okay. Some girls have longer hair and you can't really see your ears that much. I'm going to keep mine poking out a little bit. Okay, this looks pretty good. I think I might need a little bit more hair poking out around here. And a little bit more here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, if I was a boy though and I had very short hair, I would probably stop right around my ears, and I might put some more hair kind of right here on my forehead if I was a boy, and kind of poking out from underneath my hat like this. And I might just put little pieces kind of sticking out like this and coming over my forehead and covering up my forehead a little bit more. Okay, if I have all my hair pieces stuck down here, the last thing you're going to do is paint your background space. You have watercolor paint at your table, so you're going to choose a color to paint the background space. Now before I paint the background space, I'm also going to draw in a little tiny neck with my pencil. So right here, looking at my neck, I'm going to draw my shoulders of my body. So I'm just going to make a little line that comes around and down like this. And then over here, just a little line that comes down. Now when I paint my portrait, I can paint my shirt a different color here, and I can paint the background one color. So in my next video, I'll show you how we start to paint this.